It's Friday morning, which means it is the first day of the mid-month book bash, round 2. It's February, today is the 12th, 12, 13, 14, yeah. Today is February 12th. Reading your book. And this weekend, I have big plans. I'm hoping to read 2 books by Tayari Jones. I'm trying to finish Ex Libris. Let me show you the books. It's time to get reading. I have so far only finished 3 books this month. So thank you, Doris, for hosting the mid-month book bash, which urges me to read more, finish more things, start more things if necessary, continue more things, but just read more this weekend. So it's Friday. Today my husband is home. Today's Chinese New Year, so we are going to go do some errands and maybe get some reading done before the end of the day.
Hi, Donna.
Starbucks is closed. This is so exciting. I just got snail mail from Doris, who's hosting the readathon, and she sent me the bingo card that we're using this weekend. A printable is available on her Instagram, as well as a link from her channel. This is not quite focused, so I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is so exciting, and I'm hoping to fill in all of these squares over the weekend. And getting mail from her just filled in. Happy mail! Yay! Yeah, this is string cheese. Food is fun.
Arguments that our lawyers are making to try defense of the legal community from the left and make sure that people understand that not only in part to you, Tim Alberta. No, this is my time to go. Did you know?
I made some banana muffins. They have oats in them, so banana oat muffins, I guess. And I'm featuring this book on my Instagram account today for a book tour for a publisher. Breakfast is delicious. I think so. There's omelette, there's avocado toast, there's fruit, there's juice. But someone doesn't want to eat, so she's reading instead. Eat your bread, eat your grapes. I ordered this book in the package that came from Book Outlet last week, but if you watch my vlog, you will see that when we tried it, it wasn't working. So I had to order some batteries. It needs 3 LR10 batteries. I had to order them online because I couldn't find them in the store. Going to experience the noisy farm. Press here for the cow. Press the cow. Stroke the lamb to hear her.
There's no question the Lord bless.
Yeah. And then touch the horse's mane. We're gonna call this our love read. And then let's hear all of them together. That's a cacophony if I've ever heard one. Yes. Oh Cardinal, thank you for coming to see me. He's pretty. Or she. Maybe it's a... Oh yeah, that's true. Da 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 da. You just know that something is in there for you, right? So this one I got because Heidi from my Reading Live talked about reading this one, and I just had to get a copy. And this, my dear, is for you. Look at that face. It's for you. Come read it. Yeah, my peekaboo, things that go. Yep, there we go. Now back to books for me. The Untelling by Tayari Jones, which I need to read by Monday for a project. Phenomenal. A hesitant adventurer's search for wonder in the natural world by Leanne Hanion. Another book by Tiari Jones that I need to read by Monday. So yeah, those are 6 books that I just got today. I'd ordered 8 books, 2 came separately. So she's still looking. She thinks there are more books for her. 1 book for you this time. You play with it. This has red on the cover, so I'm going to be filling in another square on my bingo card. It's Sunday morning, and later on today I have a Zoom meeting with my youth club group. But while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to do a little craft. I'm going to make a drawstring bag to put her Legos and watch stuff online to prepare for the meeting. Yeah. It's Valentine's Day, but it's also my mother-in-law's birthday, so we're gonna have FaceTime with my sister-in-law and her baby as well. And so there's gonna be a lot of cuteness because 2 babies. So let's just eat chocolate while we chat. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Who said that?
Forrest Gump.
Good one. You need to know your pop culture references, KB. Okay. We could both be in the video. We're both wearing red. It's Valentine's Day. Thai food takeout for Valentine's dinner and raspberry cheesecake for dessert. So it's Sunday evening and I'm beat. Somehow Sundays are my busiest days. It's that good kind of exhausted where you feel like you haven't gotten the energy to do anything else, but you're also really happy with all the things that you've done. So that's wonderful as well. I don't know if I'm going to get any reading done for the rest of the day. So there's also that. Hi friends, it is Monday, February 15th, which means today is my day to be featured on the Read So Lit roll, and I am so excited. So Didi from Burn Girl Reading asked me to choose an African-American author that I'd like to talk about and feature them on this day. And I chose Tiari Jones because I had just read Silver Sparrow at that point, and I loved it. About 5 o'clock in the evening, and we've had a pretty interesting day so far because we tried to go out today to do errands, but kind of forgot that because it's a federal holiday. Not just that places are closed, because there are some places that are open, like we wanted to go to the supermarket, but there were just so many people in the parking lot. There were lines outside of stores. I wanted to go to Target, so I thought since we were here today all together that we could go, but there were about 20 people outside of the store lined up to go into Target, so I wasn't gonna deal with that. There's just like no way I want to line up to go into a store and then be like shoulder to shoulder with people. We haven't been doing that since the pandemic, and we don't want to do that. No, what happened? One of the squares on the bingo card is to support Sarah from Hardcover Hearts, and I was checking out her Instagram. I found out that she has resumed book blogging, so I'm going to check her out over there and use that to mark off my bingo card. It's Tuesday, also known as day 5 of the 4-day readathon, because Doris is a cheater when it comes to readathons, and so her mid-month book bash is 4 days, but last month she did a day 5, so I'm also gonna do a day 5. And also because I haven't finished the books that I wanted to read. So we're at the mall, we just stopped at the supermarket, and now we are heading to Target.
Sorry about that.
Look, you have this already. A little magic buzz. This is our haul. We got a Melissa and Doug sound puzzle, so we can't hardly wait to get home and open this up. We also found this little dollhouse. Yeah, we got 2 little toys for you. This is your first little dollhouse. You're gonna play with it. Yeah, and now Daddy went in to get some snacks from McDonald's. Dada. And for a reading update, I'm still reading The Untelling by Tiara Jones. I'm hoping to finish this one today. I am about halfway, and I'm also hoping to begin and complete Langston Hughes' novel, Tambourines to Glory. And this is short. This is really a novella. It's about 150 pages. And so yeah, this is what I'm hoping to read today. This is how I want to make use of my cheat day. Tata, we wait until we get home. We're gonna be disciplined. Oh wow. Our vehicles, a train and a helicopter. Finished, and this is a solid 4 stars. I actually really enjoyed this. Love how it ended. So the readathon was a smashing success in terms of things completed. I finished Leaving Atlanta by Tayari Jones. I finished On Telling by Tayari Jones. I didn't finish this on Monday like I had planned, but I finished on Tuesday. So that was great. I haven't quite finished this yet, but I did make a lot of progress. So lots of reading that I've gotten done in this book, just not quite finished. I'm gonna try to finish it in the next couple of days so I can post a review here on the channel. And I finished Tambourines to Glory by Langston Hughes. So I should tell you what these books are about briefly. This is about the murders of African-American children in the early 1980s. We're reading from the perspective of 3 children who are involved in this crime wave in some way. One of them is a victim. Interesting story about a mother and her 2 daughters who suffer a really significant tragedy in their lives. There's a car accident and they lose the husband and the baby daughter in the family. And it's all about how these 3 women process that grief. We also see other women in this story who've had trauma in one way or another and how they have learned to live with that. We're also exploring in this one the different ways that a person can have a child. Set in Harlem in the mid 1900s, and we're reading about 2 women who are kind of down on their luck, and they decide to get into the religion game. They decide to start a church. And then of course I told you about this one. Michiko Kakutani, who's the New York Times book reviewer, writes about books that she thinks that other people should read. 100 books. I was also listening to Cane by Jean Toomer as an audiobook, but I'm going to say that that was a lot less successful because there are multiple formats in that book. There's poetry, there's prose, there's what feels like music, and then there is maybe a short story at the end of the book. But I feel like I wasn't really processing the whole experience. Listening to it on audio, sometimes I'd fall asleep because I'd listen to it late at night, and I wasn't really keeping up with what was happening. I feel like I moved, or maybe the book moves so fast from one scene, from one story to another, and so I wasn't really keeping track of what was happening. So I did finish listening to the audio version, but I also downloaded a electronic print, so I'm going to reread that with my buddies. So I don't know if I should count that or not. I'm not. But for the purpose of this readathon, I think it was successful. I did read a lot. I did experience a lot of reading things, bookish things. So thank you so much for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Let's chat in the comments. Would love to know if you participated in the mid-month book bash and what your experience was like. Leave me a link to your video if you made one. And if you haven't, we're going to be doing this every month in the middle of the month. So I hope you'll participate next month. Thank you so much. Thanks for everyone. Thanks to everyone who helped me make this vlog a success. Doris for hosting and for her snail mail, and for all the people who interacted with me on Instagram, where I posted my discussion about Tayari Jones's books. All of that made this a wonderful weekend. So thank you so much to everyone, and until next time, happy reading. Bye.